Welcome back to Big Time Ninja. We are here for the 14 plus division of our second ever Ninja versus Ninja. We've had some good races throughout the weekend, and here we go onto the starting platform for our 14 plus division, and it's going to be Everett Lee and Ian Mindock. I believe they should switch lanes. Nope, never mind. Looks like they did switch lanes.
They just realized.
They just realized.
Both boys on the elite teams. Everett on the Ultimate Ninjas Libertyville elite team. Ian on the Ultimate Ninjas Naperville elite team.
So we've got Everett and Ian.
Everett has been training and competing for some time. Honestly, I think since I've moved out to Illinois, I've always known Everett for being training ninja.
Refresh, try it again.
So it's been quite a few years. Ian has a few years under his belt as well. Recently, within the last year on our elite team, been really training hard. Both great competitors. Everett likes to go fast on regular courses, so I'm sure these speed courses are going to be right up his alley.
I'll move him. And here we go. Everett Lee, Ian Mindock. It's Ian's birthday today. Yesterday. Happy birthday to Ian.
Everett out just a bit ahead on that second board, making his way through. Ian coming around the corner to make his way through the boards. Reminder, the seeding round, your placement does not matter as far as if you win or lose your race. It's just going to seed you into that, into the bracket. Everett already done hitting a buzzer. Really fast time to start. Ian unfortunately had a fall on the boards, but he's going to finish up. Trying to be clean from here out. One backswing link to that trapeze bar. Oh, goes for the link, and that's okay. He's going to go and hit the buzzer. And again, just the seeding round.
Next up, it's going to be Zeke and Jeff. Jeff is our oldest competitor here in the adult division.
I think maybe the only competitor with a driver's license.
Jeff focused on getting a feel for the course here.
Zeke quickly through the boards. Oh, Jeff, just a little slip up on that first board. I think he was trying to link it to that next one.
Well, I like it. He reached out to grab the front of it. Didn't know how it was going to react. These athletes do not get to touch the course beforehand. And I like that he went for it here in the seeding round just to see if he could make a move.
Another slip up on balance for Jeff, but that's okay. Zeke on the last obstacle, I believe he has a clean run. Didn't see any falls from Zeke and hitting that buzzer. Not a time of 3 minutes, just didn't reset that timer from before. Up next, Connor and Anthony, both Elite Team members. Connor on the Elite Team Chicago, it looks like, based on the color of his shirt. Anthony on Ultimate Ninjas Naperville. Anthony definitely likes to go fast. This is one of his favorite course formats, I would guess. Haven't asked him, but I'm sure based on how he handles other courses. Both boys dismounting pretty close together. Anthony a little bit quicker through the rings. Connor not too far behind. One move for Anthony on that first board, building up his speed, popping right off. Anthony linking to that third shower bar and dismounting to balance. Connor making his way through the shower bars. Anthony to the trapeze bar, reaching out for it. One backswing and linking off to the buzzer. Connor finishing up here. Connor building up his swing to get to that trapeze bar. Reaching out. Onto that last shower bar and making his way to the buzzer. On the starting block now, we have Nate Brody and Sean Miller, teammates on the Ultimate Ninjas Libertyville team. Nate Brody out a bit ahead.
Sean takes a
trying
little
to push
early
it.
fall.
Trying to push it right off the bat, feeling out the course. Unfortunately, just a little slip up there.
Well, the seed round is definitely the round to do it in. Try to figure out what kind of course breaks you can come up with. Don't want to do that in the knockout stages.
Wow, some impressive grip strength shown out of Nate Brody there. That board was tipping up, and he was able to keep holding on. Making his way through the shower bars, that reverse grab. A lot of change of direction there. Sean going for the reverse grab, just misses it. Nate going for a move on the trapeze bars. I'm not really sure what happened, but missed that first bar. Maybe he was thinking about linking it right away, so he has a fall there. Sean finishing up this last obstacle. And dismounting to the buzzer.
So we're going to get things into the elimination bracket. That does it for the seeding round. Our judge, Ethan Swanson, currently going through the times and sorting things into the bracket. And we'll get into our double elimination races.
Everyone now got their hands on the course at least one time. So this is where we'll start to see, bigger moves, really pushing the limit. A lot of these competitors were trying out some moves this first race. Some of it worked, some of it didn't. Hopefully they'll clean it up. Get my phone for me. Oh.
So we're just going to give our athletes just a little bit of time here. A little bit of time to get some rest between runs. A little bit of a smaller wave than what we've been used to this weekend, so don't want to push these athletes too hard. Our first race should be starting in about 2 minutes. All right, our athletes stepping up to the starting line. We've got Jeff Ryder and Anthony Battaglia trained together on Wednesday nights at Open Gym in Naperville. So Jeff going to be in the red lane, Anthony in the blue lane. Here we go.
Jeff fell on the boards last race, so I'd just like to see him clean that up and have a nice clean race. Anthony quickly through. Jeff only a step behind.
Yeah, Jeff keeping pace here. Transitions between obstacles are super important.
Anthony really fast with those transitions. One jump out to the board. Little pop through on that diamond. And he's off the boards and onto the shower bars. Jeff is still building his momentum on the boards, but doesn't want to fall. Grabs the front of the board again and unfortunately has a little slip up there. Anthony onto the balance. Just needs to finish this clean. Onto the trapeze bar. Reaching out again. And through the shower bars to the dismount.
Yeah, Jeff's got a good transition there. Lined up for the shower bars. Good reach out here. He's going to have to make that a little quicker in the next round, but link off of it. He's figuring it out here, Jesse.
I would like to see Anthony link through the trapeze bar to the shower bar. I think as he starts racing these competitors that are going to really push him on the last obstacle, I would like him to have practiced that a little bit. I think it's going to really end up coming down to that, and I know he's capable. The reach out is just not the fastest way, but really strong athlete, so we'll see if he can figure it out on the fly a little bit later when he's really pushed at the very end of his course run. Jeff not out of it, though. He's in the comeback round.
And here we go.
Ian and Zeke are up.
Ian with a really nice crossover right there. It took me a long time to think of that word.
Longer than it took him to do it.
Okay.
Wow. Zeke jumped out to the second board, popped off right away. Fortunately, Ian, it sounds like, had a fall on the boards. So Zeke just needs to clear here. Wow. Zeke one-handed grab onto the shower bars, was able to save it. Didn't grab the top of the board, so he's okay. Both are on the last obstacle now. Zeke popping through. Ian trying to reach out, doesn't make the reach. Zeke taking an extra swing, and he's going to link off onto the buzzer. Ian trying to build up his swing. Out to the shower bar and linking off to the buzzer as well. Ian
I like that at the end from Ian. Kind of knew he had already lost the race, but lines up the link off of the last shower bar, knows he might need it in future races. So I like that he took an extra backswing to line that up.
Yeah, that
to
is
see
where
how it would feel.
That is where he fell last time. So I think just trying to make sure he set himself up in order to really get that link.
Here we go. Everett Lee, Sean Miller, our next two competitors.
Teammates at Libertyville. Sean unfortunately had a few falls last round in the seeding round. I think he can really clean it up this time. It's always tough that first race. The nerves are definitely there. Much better already. Everett through to the steps. Sean only a step behind. Everett
Sean dodging the rope there.
I saw that. Popping through all of the rings. Everett, one move on that first board.
Smart from Sean. He pushes the board first.
Yeah. Impressive. Everett making his way to the reverse grab. Link right off. Through the balance. Really quick transitions from Everett.
Sean.
Oh. Everett taking one backswing on that trapeze bar, linking it into the shower bar and to the buzzer. Clean run from Everett. Sean making his way to the end. Definitely a cleaner run than last time. So he'll take that into the comeback round. Hopefully He can even learn from this one and just get, faster times from there.
And it's going to be Connor and Nate. Connor in the red lane, Nate in the blue lane.
Nate moved really quickly last time, but unfortunately had 2 falls. So definitely needs to clean those up. Connor was moving really well as also. Definitely going to be pushing each other out here. Dismounting together. We'll see if you can get through the steps a little bit faster. Nate really quick through those rings. Jumping out 1 move on that first board. Needing an extra backswing on that second board and popping off into the shower bars, jumping out to that second shower bar. And
we
to
had a
that
fall
reverse
in the
grab.
Joe lane, Jesse.
Gotcha. So Nate now just needs a clean run. Connor unfortunately had a fall, maybe on the dismount of the boards. Nate into the last lane, doing that pullback move off the shower bar and to the buzzer. Who knows? Maybe that pullback is faster. I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to compare it if one does the pullback and one does the lache.
I would have to think that the lache is going to be faster. I don't think the pullback is faster.
Yeah, I don't think
We'll
so
have to
either.
see, though.
We'll see what happens. If one person does one and one does the other, we'll really be able to tell. However, we'll see if that happens. All right, we have Ian and Jeff stepping up. Ian just turned 14 yesterday, so had a birthday, put him up into this next age bracket. Poor guy, too bad it didn't count on when you registered versus when you competed.
And here we go. They are off.
Ian out just a little bit quicker. Jeff feeling him push the pace, wanting to push himself. Jeff popping through all of those rings, making up time, dismounting about the same time as Ian. Both jumping out at the same time. A little synchronized there for a minute. Oh, Jeff unfortunately grabbed the front of the board, toe tapped again. Ian just needs a clean run now. Both dismounting around the same time. On to that last obstacle. Jeff first to the trapeze bar with the pullback. Ian lacheing out. Jeff coming back, linking through to the buzzer. Jeff had a faster time, but unfortunate toe tap on the boards. Fortunately, I think that is the end for Jeff.
So Ian does take it there. Next up going to be Connor and Sean.
Connor and Sean are off. Making the way through the cliffhangers and bars. Just finding around the same time. A little save there from Sean on those steps. Both Connor needing a little backswing. Sean pushing out that board so he can reach the end. Definitely a veteran move there. Sean's been training for some time now. Sean looks like he's off the boards first. Connor still making his way through. Sean onto the shower bars. Sean reaching up to that reverse grab. Connor unfortunately falling on the shower bars. Sean just needs to keep his run clean now. Connor's still pushing him. Oh man, unfortunate for Connor. Sean just making his way to the buzzer. Linking, set himself up to link, but knew he just needed to be secure and hit that buzzer. Sean will be moving on to the comeback round. Unfortunately, that is the end for Connor's competition. Up next, we have Nate and Everett. I'm feeling this is going to be a pretty fast-paced race. Teammates from Libertyville, both very quick athletes. I know they're going to be pushing each other out there. Everett is in the red lane. Nate is in the blue.
All right, here we go. Everett Lee, Nate Brody.
It's going to be a quick one.
This Speaking of training partners, both rocking the Libertyville Elite Team shirts. I mean,
Fast
stride for stride right now, Jesse.
Man. Oh, Nate missed the hand on the ring just a little bit. Just put him a step behind. Everett grabbing the front of the board. The grip strength to be able to do that. Everett lining up his swing so he can lachey right off that shower bar. Everett ahead. Nate just a little caught up on the shower bar. Nate's going to have to do something here if he wants to catch Everett. Everett doing the pullback. Nate lacheying through, but Everett is off first.
Nate lacheyed through the bar without popping it off.
Oh.
He did not take the trapeze bar off. He lacheyed right through the trapeze.
I was watching Everett finish. I didn't even realize. I mean, we said he had to do something in order to try to catch Everett. It was just not enough.
He did take a fall before that point, so he knew that he could try to go for something crazy.
Oh. I didn't even see. Where did Nate take the fall? On balance, I guess. Trying to catch up to Everett. It's hard. You try to move fast. You're easy to, miss a foot. So he wanted to try that move. He might need it in the comeback round. Quick clarification. Was that the comeback round already for Everett and Nate?
No, that was the winner's bracket.
Okay. So Nate definitely wanted to try that move out, maybe see if he could do that, because he might need to do it in the comeback bracket. All right, Anthony and Zeke are up now. Anthony in the blue lane, Zeke in the red lane. Different techniques through. Anthony out just a little bit quicker. Zeke right behind. Anthony popping through. Zeke popping through all those rings. Great moves from both boys. One touch on each one of those boards. Anthony, oh my gosh, I'm having a hard time even just keeping up with how fast they are going. Anthony on that last move, reaching out, lacheying off, linking to the buzzer. Zeke right behind him, really pushing the pace out there for both of those boys. Clean run from both. Anthony will move on. Zeke will be in the comeback bracket.
Up now going to be Ian and Nate.
Nate has been really fast, just a few little slip-ups out there, so if he has a clean race, I know he's going to put up a good time. Ian's going to give him a push, though.
Nate goes right across with the cliffhangers.
I've seen a couple of people do that. Avoid that top bar and just go right through the cliffhanger. Really impressive, Lachey, right from the start. Nate, one pop on that board. Off to the shower bars. Ian, a few moves behind. Ian coming back. Nate on that reverse grab. Dismounting. Oh, we have a
Swan
fall.
fall.
We have a fall on the swan side, which is Nate. So if Ian
I think
finishes...
Ian already has a fall as well, though, Jesse.
Oh, okay. I missed that one. So still comes down to the falls and then the time. So I believe Nate still takes it.
Yeah, I think Ian had falls, so Nate is going to take it.
Gotcha. I missed the Ian fall. With Coach
Nate
Joe
with
being on the
balance
other...
fall.
With Coach Joe being on the other side of the course, sometimes we don't hear those falls, and if it's on balance or the steps, we can't always see it.
All right, Jesse, here we go. Sean and Zeke lined up.
Zeke out just a little bit quicker. Both making their way quickly through the rings. Wow. A big move for Zeke, jumping out to that second board right away. That might be the fastest way I've seen anyone go through those boards.
Well, Zeke is flying right now, Jesse. He's already onto the last obstacle. Jumping out to the bar here.
Man, that was a quick race out of Zeke. Probably the fastest I've seen him go. Very clean. Sean, unfortunately, knows that that is the end. Great runs out of Sean today. Zeke was quick that round. That jump out to that second board, pops right to that third one, gets his feet up, and then was able to dismount quickly. That's going to be hard to beat on that one obstacle, so we'll see what happens for the rest of the races.
So we're going to give Zeke a little bit of time, but up next it's going to be Zeke and Nate Brody. So Zeke is going to have a little bit of time to rest.
So is Anthony? All right, here we go. Zeke and Nate walking up to the starting line.
Going to be Zeke in the red lane, Nate in the blue lane, wearing color-coordinated shirts, which we always like.
Love that.
Love that. It's going to be a good race. Zeke has been very fast. So has Nate. Nate just has to figure it out on the balance.
Yeah, had a couple of slip-ups on the balance so far. We want to see clean races. I wanted to come down to the buzzer for time, not about fails. But with speed, it just is inevitable sometimes. All right, both boys focused up, ready to go. Nate doing that lache across. Zeke using the bar. A little bit quicker out of Nate, getting off of the cliffhanger into the rings first. But this is where Zeke is really fast through these boards. Let's see if he can catch up. Nate's still off quickly. Zeke is catching up a little bit. Nate a step ahead. Nate dismounting, clean through balance as far as I could tell. Nate's got to be quick through here if he wants to hold off. Zeke and laches and dismounts, hits the buzzer first. Super fast, very clean run out of both boys. Nate will be moving on to the last round of the comeback bracket. Unfortunately, that was the end of Zeke's runs. He really started to figure it out there, but Nate was just a little bit faster. We're going to have Anthony and Everett. Whoever doesn't win this race will go up against Nate in the comeback bracket. Whoever wins will move on to the championship race. They will have to be beat twice in order to lose the championship. Anthony and Everett have been pretty consistent out there. All right. Again, whoever wins here is moving on to our championship round. This is going to be exciting. Pretty synchronized here. Everett maybe just a move ahead of Anthony. Wow, very quickly, both of them off the boards around the same time. Shower bars at the same time. Anthony a little bit quicker, but gets caught up on the dismount. Through the balance. Both boys kind of peeking over at each other, seeing who can make the different moves. And this is where I really wish Anthony had practiced that lache through. He wanted to, but Everett was faster, linked that last move, and got the buzzer. Everett just a little bit quicker on that last obstacle. I saw him peek over at Anthony, probably having him decide what he wanted to do, how far he really wanted to push it. He was able to link off that last move. I think if Anthony had been practicing that link off of the trapeze bar, he would have felt more comfortable with it, and I think that's what would have gotten him the win. But that's just me being a coach.
Yeah. So we're going to take about a 3 to 5 minute break.
It's going to be
athletes
Anthony.
A second to rest, and they will line up. It'll be Anthony and Nate.
Yep.
We'll be right back. All right, Jesse, here we go. Anthony and Nate are heading to the starting line. We'll see what lanes they end up taking. I believe Anthony gets the choice. Anthony going to take the blue lane as he's done all day today.
All right, these boys have been moving fast all day. Nate really committing to that Lachey off the cliffhanger. It's about the same amount of speed for him. They're on the same ring for ring. Anthony has a split second before. Oh. Anthony's just one shower bar ahead. He's got to really line up this dismount through the balance carefully. Oh no, a fall for Nate. So Anthony's just got to be clean through here. Resorting back to that pullback and to the buzzer. Nate, unfortunate fall off of the balance. Really fast run. That's what happens when you're really pushing yourself to the limit. A few little slip-ups can happen. Hopefully he's okay. So it'll be another matchup against Everett and Anthony. Because Anthony just raced, we're going to give him a few minutes before our championship race out here, going up against Everett.
All right, Jesse, here we go. Our athletes are heading to the starting line for our final race. Remember, Anthony has to win twice.
Oh, gosh.
Has to take down Everett twice. Everett just needs one win, and he will be our second Ninja versus Ninja champion.
Regardless, both of these boys are going to be on the podium. First or second place decided right here.
Here we go.
All right, and they're off. Both super quick through this first obstacle. Oh, no. Anthony fell on the rope. Everett knows he just has to have a clean run now. He's still pushing it, though. He's not letting up on the gas. Anthony really fast through those boards. Wants to just show, regardless of his fall, he is a competitor out there. Everett just trying to stay clean. Oh, man. What a way. Everett, super clean on that course. Knew what he had to do, and he got it done. Clean run out there for Everett. Anthony with a slip up on the rope. It happens. But that makes Everett our champion of the day. Not a single race lost for Everett out there. I don't even know if Everett had a fall all day. So
that's going to do it. We're going to get our podiums together, and we're going to hear from Everett.
Definitely well earned from Everett.
What? Yeah. Yeah. Everett, can I get you right in here next to that pillar, please? That's good right there. Everett, we got to give you the quick interview. Congratulations on being our second Ninja versus Ninja champion. How you feeling?
I'm really tired. Anthony and Nate scared me, so I had to book it on every single obstacle.
And you train with Nate, right?
Yeah, I do train with him. It's kind of...
You know he's fast, right?
Not faster than me, but...
I love it, dude. So tell me a little bit, what was your favorite obstacle, and which one did you feel was the most, like, flowy?
I really like the shower bars.
Yeah.
Those are really fun, except for when I missed a couple.
Yeah, man, but hey, a lot of races. How did you feel, like, between races? Did you feel ready for the next race? Did you go into some of your races tired? How are you feeling?
It was fun. I had a bunch of rest, but
Okay.
it was like 10 minutes of rest every single time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, dude, you are our champion, and congratulations. Great job today.
Thank you.
Good job, Everett. There you go.
Sure.
do that. I gotta deal with that now. I gotta deal with that now. Yeah. Attention all athletes and spectators. First off, I want to say congratulations to all the athletes. Give yourselves a round of applause. But we have to announce our top 3 athletes from the adults division. Starting in 3rd place, Nate Brody!
Thank you.
You grab one of these guys? Whoa. Sorry there. And in 2nd place, I believe running more races than anyone else, Anthony Battaglia! Nice job, dude. There you go. Yep. And in 1st place, Everett Lee!
Good job, Everett.
You go, sir. Thank you, gentlemen. You can hop down. Thank you, everybody, so much for coming. We will have some redemption time, about 15 minutes of redemption time. Be safe. Don't do obstacles without pads underneath them. This is only for adult division only. How you doing? You all right?
All right, so that does it for our adult division. We will be back in a little bit with our elite division to close out the weekend. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We'll see you soon.